Hello? Hello? Test? Is it live? Am I allowed to have fucking... Am I allowed to have fucking my title description? I don't know. Hello? Hello? Test? Is it live? Okay, that looks good. Okay, play. Love that. Cool. New scene. There we go. It's time for more Ace Attorney. Let's get this shit going. Chapter 3, Turnabout Samurai. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Right, we inherited our law firm. I've clicked out of the game. That's rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Oh, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. My name's on the sign. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Oh my god. That's rad. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Oh, fuck you, Nick. Love the things you love. Hey, I'm only 17. Ugh. 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Oh, am I older than Phoenix Wright? Oh no, how old am I? I think I'm 24. I think I'm as old as Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I'm 24. I am as old as Phoenix Wright, and I am far less accomplished. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and he's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. We had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. I'm going to pay the rent this month. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client will... He's just around the corner. October 16th, 1814. Or 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ooh. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered the villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Raincola offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role of in the popular kids TV show Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Has to be a joke. No, no, no. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, right in Cola offices. Why is Maya my actual business partner? Why is my business contacts going through her phone? Like her personal cell phone. What? Nick. It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? I had the Steel Samurai in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. We haven't actually tried anything yet. Let's go talk to the Steel Samurai. October 16th Detention Center. Visitor's room. Hello. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. Yes, it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Whoa. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Oh, you're quick to turn around. Maybe you can start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday, actually. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Globe Studios for a run-through. Went through a few action sequences at 10 in the morning. That was a rehearsal schedule for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, the staff gathered in the studio. The Evil Magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? Did you just come down from the mountain? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Oh god! Powers' voice is gonna make me yawn. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Whoa. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Yeah, well, fuck you, Phoenix Wright. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So you're sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. Willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Ah. Studio main gate. October 16th. Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and you all waste your time. You don't have jobs you should be doing? Lawyers should not work for the rest of us. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like life is easy when I was younger. I'll tape it close so youth coming in. What the fuck? Nick. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place really has gone hill, you know? Well, 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, you dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Are you kidding? Villains are the best. Must be so much fun being the bad guys. You can ham it up all you want. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. It's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? He was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. If you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in the dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. He was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? Nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Ah, fuck. Alright. Oh, how is the studio? They'll think I did, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right. Right, not at all. Where's your suspect? About the security guard in the main gates to the studio. Oh, a security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Yeah, she's got some nerve. You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. I just request that to the court record. I just hope those will get me past the security lady. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady says she saw you that day. Says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lore business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? She didn't seem to be lying. Alright, well. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize that bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. Think he would entrust his fate to the use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. Good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. So the main gate. Left towards Studio 1 and 2. There's a gate in between. To the right is the dressing room. This is confusing. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. Edmund Glow Studios, out of the court records. Outside Studio 1. What the fuck happened? Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edwards is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault.
I can blame other people all I want. I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
Gumshoe, it's a little on the nose, don't you think? I'd say he's a character, alright. So how's your investigation going, detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. Latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report added. Jack's autopsy report. Time of death, 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was about 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think Powers did that. Did it with that kind of evidence? Thanks for cheering me up. How about that security lady?
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. A photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up there on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Honey, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh ho 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 ho.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
Haha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. What the fuck is this? A studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? Holding up a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down to the path on the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh yeah. Well, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. Nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on a case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going on to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. Must be the camera ID number. ST1307. Nick, look. That security lady is in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're sort of soft. And soft enough she doesn't need to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ugh. I had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk to the detective himself. These things are important, no? Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only person I seen going through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. Thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor, too? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and you can blame him. What's the security camera? Oh yes, the camera.
Is your last name actually Old Bag? Why isn't it security? I just noticed that. Fucking nameplate is Old Bag. Good lord.
It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over at the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do.
Computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Over map of the studios. From here is the employee area. The left is the actual film studios. Studio van. Probably used to carry on film equipment. Main entrance to the studio. A big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Security guard station. Security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain event on the desk in there. Thanks to the computer that runs security cameras. Employee area. October 16th. Global Studios employee area. Nick. This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Went in the dressing room. Glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Well, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Over the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. Don't steal shit from Will's dressing room. What do you mean, find? You never know. Might be something like the samurai spear. You don't need a spear. That's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Slide to the left. Half-finished backdrop for the stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Tokyo Castle. Great that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. The grate in the drain in here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay the gate. Well,
If you want to leave that way, be my guest.
right.
Huh?
Hey, I'm not a kid.
What are those electric-powered bicycles? Don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
Makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Yeah, man, it's fucking pain in the ass going up hills, though.
You don't understand, Phoenix. Dressing room. October 16th. Global Studios dressing room. How's his dressing room? This is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. A bunch of snacks on the table. Must he give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
He just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have?
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look. An employee keycard. That must be Powers'. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it, you mean. You mean borrow it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig you used in Steel Samurai Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. How can you tell the name of the show just by looking at the wig?
I kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. Some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
Be fun to wear one of these costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Studio main gate. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
What if this card key we bought from the dressing room will work? It opened!
Alright, we're in.
He's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Pardon us, Gumshoe. Well, I'll just squeak past you here. What is it? You're quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Jesus, Nick, you have no delicacy. That line where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head part looked like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Because the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder. That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You just stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry.
What the fuck? What? Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl's more trouble than I thought. At least she's having fun.
What's this?
As for reflecting light, I call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all the things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Wow, look at that camera. That must have cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you. No touching that. Oh, aren't you cute? Sorry. My partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh. You're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? You never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Tell me anything about the day of the murder? Penny! Oh, you're a cutie. Yeah, I was in the studio the whole day. I was one of the assistants on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yeah, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through an action sequence in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And I saw WP go into his dressing room. I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's something bothering me.
Ahaha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sense? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was the action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I had a feeling it was someone from outside. Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yeah, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Anything to say, Gumshoe? No, you're pretty useless. October 16th, Global Studio, main gate. What, you're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. We're sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Yeah. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouths there was no tomorrow, like something other than that. You know a thing or two about respecting others. Back when I was crying in shame, you used to... Ah! She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over our shoulders.
It's just, computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should we try the computer? Fuck yeah, try it. There's birds.
What the fuck? You know how to work these things, Nick. Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. One, that was when security lady arrived at the security guard station. ST1307? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. That's not right. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine that detective was very happy about this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 5th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2? What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers' photo? Added to the court record. Hey, Nick. Can't we just use this photo as evidence for that trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? Never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we just had some idea who the real killer was. It really was that security lady. Was it Penny? Aw, she's cute. Why does she have to be the bad guy? Yes. So someone significantly shorter than Will Powers was in the samurai costume. October 18th, 10 a.m. Court District, courtroom number 4. Oh, Edgeworth is here.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th. The defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One for Global Studios. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I'd like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with a guide here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. Actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the monitoring here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studio here was at 1 p.m. on that day. That's the security station's gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the victim's body was. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman who is a production assistant. All these production staff were in the employee area until noon. And after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. A samurai spear lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Isn't it the whole thing again? Skip it. You can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. Oh, medieval. Samurai spear of the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, What did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Would the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag. Oh, her last name is actually Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Even when I was young, it was Oldbag, not really. I saw the children make fun of me. Believe it? There was one boy, Captain Chess Club Junior High. He called me Oldbag when he was crying because see him. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I'm just getting the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, sir, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since that morning. Well, had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when the guards got to the guard station. I was at the main gate until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there. He was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant, then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I want to press... Hold it. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Objection. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? We're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this, exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach him any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make it known to all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth is speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he was sprained his ankle pretty bad. And look at that picture. You see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day.
That's how I knew it was Powers, Happy.
So he had a sprained ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her till she squeals. Who's present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
What exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. She didn't see the run-through then. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. You broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. A samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as significant detail. Better write this down to the core records. Break the shaft and mend with duct tape. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking through. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
Suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? Hold her right there. You keep talking possibilities. We haven't agreed that the photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nor in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
Defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw to go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Powers' death was 2:30, true? Saw the studio before then was Will Powers. You absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. No one suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking? Right. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. hold on. Look at this photo one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from... And here I thought that said something a lot more crass. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh. You know, if you wanted to work from the studio, we might have an opening. The very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 5th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know what that means. It was taken on October 2nd, 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was the only photo? Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Eh? Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yeah. Fucking Hammer had to go by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. The witness explained this to the court. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could say it, put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. What the fuck? At this point, it's fucking contempt of court. Other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one of those photos that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please be in the cross-examination. Well, I'd say there was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. What the fuck? Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. A fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was here that day. Wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes through the employee area. The grate's been loose for a while. Leads outside. And, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day? One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade? Yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy there, that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Fucking hell. October 18th, 11:08. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Fuck, that was like an hour and 8 minutes. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
Doesn't look good.
Oh.
You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
Yeah, you don't sound very optimistic.
Not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo, which we do have, may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great.
As in the stakes weren't high enough. So, who is this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder?
In theory, it could have been the assistant girl. It could have been Penny. The assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Run through. Oh, and me. But the assistant. Cleaning up backdrops, I think. Didn't know about Powers' ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai with the costume, but she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Ugh. That kind of takes the legs out from under this case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I've warned.
Nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
May we move on now, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well, go ahead. Who is this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder?
It'd be the security lady. The security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai's dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they'd been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about that injury. Security lady Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper.
Order, order. Is it true, Miss Oldbag?
Oldbag. That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the security gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would you go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Is this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's this supposed to mean? Oh, so you don't think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. That's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Give Granny a break. Just kind of make it look like she's the killer. Funny, I feel bad for her all of a sudden.
It's true that the witness could conceivably have committed this crime. Yet we must not forget the victim was an action hero. As formidable as her personality may be, I doubt she's strong enough.
Uh-oh. She removes her from consideration. That means Mr. Powers is it. Sorry, Windbag. I don't have a choice. The very same reasoning that Mr. Powers is a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Well, Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went by the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh. Or is it... oh. Or is it... Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper? Oh, Jesus Christ, that was not smooth. I have proof. Proof?
Indeed. Let's see the proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
It was the card key. Scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a card key?
I see. Well, will the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Wendy Oldbag, Windy Oldbag. I get it now. Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
And the prosecution will look further into this, Oldbag, before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wendy Oldbag. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told me not to talk?
Well, testify.
My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people in the studio that day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been in the studio that day. If you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do like I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without the director? Of course. Well, yes, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Edgeworth, you have a fucking map. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. Path where the monkey's head has fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked.
I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. This is no harm. So they're actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. And when we heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Ugh, I'll kill this woman, I swear.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. So we were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio with TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about any of this? Don't be so harsh on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. I think you can take a break now. Take a break. Your Honor, we have learned that there are others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbeg, and more information on these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
To right here. 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. It was about 2 hours.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or I should say...
We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating.
Oh, we're going to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been that old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studio. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
To be continued. We got through the trial. Or the first part of the trial, day 1. Save your progress.
Day 2 investigation. February 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Phew, what a day. This is not the time to be relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Studio main gate. February 18th, 2:16 p.m. No one's here. Right. Well, they have Miss Oldbag in custody. Guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, look in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Turned off for the day. Guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. Anyone in the employee area? Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hey, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. You only accused me of murder. Oh? Oh ho ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, oh ho ho ho. Actually, she just called me. Told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. Not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, oh ho. Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. Supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. Let's... To the fanboy, we're actually talking... Well, the fanboy they were actually talking... Fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through that drain? So it seems. Guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. That drain's covered. The boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Sure. I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah! There. That should make the kids happy now. Things we do. Because we have come in the end. Doesn't make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Wow, alright. Only encouraging trespassing. Dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. Guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh. She's got a point. 17 cookies. Wait, Nick. What now? These snacks, they've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. Ah, they're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. What, did someone spike Powers with, like sleeping pills or something? Slide to the left. Means the other day's lunch was scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. That's lovely. Thank you for that graphic. Main gate. Oh, hello. Oh ho! You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So how are you at the studio doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. You won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You know those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. She's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Heard something at the trial today. Said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. Producer's our real star here. She saved the studio from the brink of disaster and keeps them running. I don't think we'd be in business if it weren't for that producer. Gee, I wonder who the murderer could be! That's at Studio One. October 18th. Hey, Nick. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. Probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down the path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's their chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Let's check Studio 1 just to be safe. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, this is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Well, alright, I guess there's no evidence here. I guess I'll go fuck myself. Move. Outside Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Maybe not so deserted. Nick, what was that noise? Seems like it came from inside that trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. Well, there's probably one at the guard station at the main gate. What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Sure looks has been here for a while. Don't think this is part of someone's temporary film set. Some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. You're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. And suspiciously bent. Slide to the left. Looks like these two people ate here. Nothing left of the plates. Okay, so they ate the T-bone steaks as well. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. No bones. It's an incinerator. Apparently they just put one in. It's already covered in soot. It must not clean it much. That's not suspicious at all. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. Kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd be run fine. Alright, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh. Please do not touch anything in here. Security lady would knock stuffing out of me if she knew. I want the key to the trailer. Maybe next time. What do I do then? Employee area? Examine. Slide. Grates used to cover the drain. A little bent, I don't think would fit back on if properly tried. Move. Samurai spear. They were good props, right? The murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. You have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? What do you think of this? Just take a look at this. That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyways? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury this morning. Never mind. Wow. They gave a lawyer one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. Very strict about those card keys here. Guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. What do I do? Reset all of it? Oh, fuck. Is this open? Come on, Nick, you're a star. Stop that. I would think we have to lure out, didn't matter, yes? Dr. Gumshoe said. Big 2 painted here. Probably because of Studio 2? Probably. No, it doesn't look like anything from the studio. Slide. Trailer door, it's locked. He's probably in the security guard station. Doubt they'd let us borrow it. Why not? We're investigating shit. Look, the materials for making a movie set. Yeah, they've been sitting here for quite some time. Might as well be a junkyard. What do I do? Not there, camera. Grade school boy doesn't seem switched on today. What do I do? Present. Not sure what that is, sorry. Alright. Move. Let's talk to Will. Oh, Mr. Wright. Thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. Well, you can say that again. Let's not. So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak in past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present in the morning of the run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Regarding this photograph,
Yes?
this really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right?
Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest.
Who else could have worn it? Her costume was in your dressing room?
Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep.
But who? Spear. Regarding the murder weapon.
Yes?
Is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think with the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
That's a spear that broke or something during the morning run-through.
Oh yeah, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. Security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape, we heard. Showing me whatever this is. Wish I could think of some way to help you. Sorry. What do we do? Any ideas? You don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what's happened. There's not enough information. What do you think we should do? What do I, huh? Why don't you do what you... Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on the director and producer. Alright. There's no point in hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's go to the studios pronto. Well, there's fuck all to do at the studios. I can't get the gate key. I can't get the trailer key, so I can't go in the fucking gate. Investigate. Finish backdrop on stage here. It looks like the castle. Probably Neo Tokyo Castle. Lunch, T-bones. Very normal vending machine. The soda's sold out. Must be a storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep the film studio? Window, dressing room. Glasses frosted, can't see inside. Sign on the dressing room door, will powers. Well, the dressing room's not locked. Board that, it's different. What the fuck? Who are you dudes? What the WTF? Who are you dudes, Lamau? Oh my god, who the fuck? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, Whatever, lamers? Manila. How can you not know great Salmonella? Salmonella. I make the lead shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. RFTC. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry, you look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Rolf. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Yeah. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume rocks. Rockstars? What? Hey, you're drooling.
Huh? No. Buffer overrun. You triggered my creativity powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Oh my god, Ravel Lamau. Pink Princess. Pink Princess? Why's it got to be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through of an action scene in the morning, and a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Heh, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad face. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucks horse. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in the meeting from noon until after 4, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated 2:30 p.m. Still any truth, that means that gives him an alibi. But the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius, mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Looks like they'd all be reliable witnesses. This is WP, correct? How do you know? Look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. I try not to pay attention to things that don't interest me. Lol. Why are you staring at me like that? Gross. Wait, hold on. Why the fuck is he in here? Oh, missed dialogue. I ate them. They're past their expiration date anyway, Rolf. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Mr. Power's bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave this alone. Wolfmen are found on Mars? I have to buy that issue. Felix likes his tabloids. The Rave Cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig's used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Here's in the dressing room. See, my hair is nice and spiky, just how I like it. Some regular suits among these costumes here. Must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. Locked. Guess he doesn't open his window much. Kinda dusty outside. Yeah, I don't think I got anything interesting. Jesus Christ, that's the director? Ah! You again. Yeah. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway,
Know this whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult. You two won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. What that kid you saw? If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. But the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Security guard station. Hey, no touching. Better investigate there later. Studio 1. Anything interesting here? Nope. Anything interesting? Anything change here? Nope, nothing new. I feel like she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Hey. Hey, wait. But he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiryu. What's your name, sport? Not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. Not seeing no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? I dare you utter that name, evildoer. What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha ha ha. Can't fool me. His arm's too short to take out the sword. Okay. What's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that. Not bad, Kiryu. Watch it. What are they doing? So you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? You see anything? He always, that Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? No way am I telling you losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. Ah, a bottle? Why was it sitting here, I wonder? Empty bottle. Found on the table in the employee area, labeled sleeping pill. He was spiked! Anyway, what was the kid saying? He saw everything. Yo, director man, what the fuck's this? We're gonna come back and he's conked out on the couch. Huh? Where's that old windbag? A lot of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. So stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Let's just, Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out that guard station. Good idea. Oh. This is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to open the trailer in Studio 2. It'll be boring this, right, Nick? Just, pocket that. Inside Studio 1. Move. Inside Studio 2. Move. Nope. Examine. Slide to the right.
Wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened.
Whoa! Who could have seen that coming? Great, let's go, Nick.
Seemed eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
I'm not that eager. Trailer. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Hello?
Someone's in here.
Names.
Names? We're WP's lawyers, and,
I see.
And who might you be? Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Nope. Fuck. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script. Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez? It's on TV, every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. You don't get mad at me. What about the director? Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick,
Are all the people in the entertainment business this weird? It's startling to look at. Nick, let's get out of here. There isn't someplace else that we could check.
yeah.
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manella, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands?
I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. Just take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Vasquez memo. Bring me the script of episode 13. Alright. I guess that's a cue to go look for Sal. Main gate. Move. Employee area. Move. Dressing room. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh?
Bring me script, episode 13. Episode 13? Where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick. Might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. Main gate. I think I saw it on his chair. In Studio 1. Move. Studio 1.
We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Chair.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these.
Director? Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't you say he'd left it somewhere?
Ah. Found it, Nick, the script.
Good work. Script placed in your pocket. Script for episode 13. Did we give it right to her? Let's bring it to the director. Main gate. God, they don't make it easy to move. Find your script. Oh, thanks. Still, I don't know. That woman is to be feared when you bring something to her late. Say, do you think you dudes can take it down to there for me? Thanks.
Is that the producer really that scary?
Well, she's certainly not normal. Just stop making that face! Get me out of here. Fucking hell.
It's certainly some characters working at the studio. Move, Studio 2. Move. There is so much transitioning. Kinda getting sick of it. Script. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. Not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Who do you think you are anyways? And do you even know who we are? Powers' lawyers. Right. And am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You want to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting in this room at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Possible? Why? Path was blocked. The path? Blocked path. Day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? Monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. It fell over in the wind on that day of the murder. It didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. After 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? It was after 4! Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. Crane came just after 3 to move the head. He called some people in to clear the way. Sure, they corroborate my story. But wait! The head fell over after 2:30. You could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it was announced the time. It ooks. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. What an obnoxious statue. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 12:15. 12:15? That's right. This pass was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Therefore, we are innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do you do, Nick? There's only anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan out strategy. Well... October 18th, right until offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. A little bit early to giving up, don't you think? Huh? Got one lead. Mia! Oh, it's you! You've possessed your sister again. This is very weird considering your sister is 17. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. Oh, what voice are you wanting?
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
Yeah, do that. That's a good voice. I don't know. He sounded like he wasn't going to help us at all.
Sure you could find...
I'm sure you can find a way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. The boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Alright, let's go. Main gate. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. Been chasing that boy the whole time. When I catch him, like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. Hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll, lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. So we just have Mia or Maya swapping in and out? That's kind of grim. Actually, I just met with the director now. Yeah? My heart. I don't feel so good. She okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where the poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. This is about a hostage? Ugh. When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back, for this one. It's kind of hard to understand with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea, Miss Oleg, might I? No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do! Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, I wonder. Do I have anything? What do you think of this? Ooh. I don't got anything for you. I don't know what you want. October 18th. There you are, brat. Hey. Hey, you. Wait a sec. Phoenix. Was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Dressing room. October 18th. Global Studios dressing room. Sure he has to be in somewhere. Found you. Damn it! It's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo. I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified for this. Steel Samurai is so cool. Like he's the, he's the bomb.
Ha! What a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
Brat. So you know anything about what happened here? Can you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Just a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe. What do you think about this? Samurai Spear.
Samurai Spear, that's totally cool. Wish I had one, too.
This kid and Mayo get along great.
Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this, anyway?
You might have seen this then.
What's that? Boring.
Man, how can one person be so lame? We're a superhero lame. Move. Main gate. Move. Studio 1. Move. Inside Studio 1. Anything interesting? Nope. Move. Studio 1. Move. Studio 2. Move. Trailer. No one's here. Where did everyone go? Move. Move. Talk. Huh. Huh.
What do we do? Salmon. You bring her a soda?
Look at this. Spaghetti in a soda can.
Spaghetti? What, did the sauce just come out and the noodles all stay stuck inside?
Best one slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp.
Slamming spaghetti, right. Fucking okay. Slide to the left. Talk about cause and effect. What do I do? I don't know. Real hard to say. Let's save the game, just in case. That's right, yeah. Miss Oldbag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. That's demanding when she's exhausted. Guess Mr. Powers is in questioning.
Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix.
Nope, move. Main gate. Do I gotta have Mia looking around Studio 2 now? Incinerator. Covered in soot. 2 people ate here. Nothing left on the plates. Name was Flowers, Bloom in Solitude. Probably have a proper name. It's not for me to know. Not now, nor ever will, nor ever to the end of my days. Need a vacation. Door's unlocked. Probably just walk in. Let's do that then. Examine. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Some paper cups and crumpled documents. Looks like they were designing a set to use in the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan.
Samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia.
Oh, Mai's the real fan. I just picked a little up.
Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. Supposed to look like he's been hanging here for years.
This is one of Mai's favorite movies.
Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one.
That would be kind of sad.
An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Glass is frosted. Can't see outside. It's far into October. The dim daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Nothing. Can't take this and just give it to the... give it to Oldbag? Move... trailer... Studio 1. Looks incredibly fake, but I guess the kids don't mind. Collection of expensive film equipment. Can't even begin to imagine so much money these costs. If we're broken, we go bankrupt for sure. Perfectly normal stepladder. Never actually used one. I don't like heights. Firm believer that humankind was made to keep both feet on the ground. Classic director's chair. I'm surprised they don't have an extra large one for Mr. Manella. I don't really know what game wants me to do here.
Hostage. Got a hostage. The boy was running away. He dropped this and ran. I'll come back for this one. Kind of hard to understand with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea, Miss Oldbag. Might I... I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, I wonder. Nope. Nope. Guide map? How is this photo? I told you who I saw. Oh, it was Powers. At least she's consistent. Card key. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1. Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit her. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Mrs. Oldbag. Studio 1 isn't my turf. Let me borrow it then. Give her the card key. I won't be able to get in Studio 1. I'll enter the card key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key is lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts with no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? Still Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. May have use for this. Must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card. Trading card. Apparently it's popular with the kids these days. Right. I'm off. Here she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. There we go. Well, it could have told me she wasn't allowed to go into Studio 1. Fuck. Makes shit a lot easier. I got a present for you, kid. Tradesies. Cody, this look familiar?
Hey, my UR.
UR, huh?
UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for grown-ups, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this, if you help me.
That's my card, offering me something I already own. You're in effect. I shield you on the very basis of the consumer society, namely the principles of fair trade. Man, for grown-ups, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean something even rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for grown-ups, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Fucking hell. I don't know. Where can I get a premium ultra rare card? October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, does she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Fanboy, have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. Security lady was chasing around earlier after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through the clenched fist back in the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. The post on the wall of Mr. Hammer? Yeah. It's really terrible loss for the studio. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one you should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? You got the cards? Anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each of those cards. Huh. Wait. That's it. That card I need. You know how long I've been looking for that? I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, trade with me. Aw, man. Penny, I hope you're not the murderer. You're real cute. I like you. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, let me trade you ultra rare premium card. Trade me, Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix. Can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting excited about? Sure, here. Okay, take the damn card. Really, thanks. And this is for you. URP card, an ultra rare premium. Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yoo-hoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like this that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. I think. Man, people at the studio are excitable. Employee area. Where is that brat? I got a present for you. See this card?
Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last Ultra Rare Premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade?
You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw it an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
EPR card, given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Alright. What the fuck happened, kid? You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
You see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Well, you might get some useful information out of him. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life.
Being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. Tell me what your favorite things about the Steel Samurai is. His kind nature. What a guy.
Totally.
He looks so tough, but inside he's kind as a kitten. Yeah. What else do you like about him? Tell me I have to keep up his act. His fighting skills. Think something to say. I like when he's vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, Wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album.
Samurai Scrapbook. Aw, what is this? Slow pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I got every live performance.
Stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public?
I always take pictures when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! Got 'em all, never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, it's very impressive. Newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I got it for my birthday. My album has a name, want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What is every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai's won? What are these people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life! Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2. I had to come through the woods out the back. I had to go come in through the woods out the back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that,
What is it, Cody?
the Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure that means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. The director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. If you put this boy up on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal. Oh, fuck. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. Wah!
That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
What can it do, Mia?
Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Mia, what the fuck? It's gonna bounce on me? Alright, fuck you too, I guess. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
Yeah. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great, thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
Well, the fucking Steel Samurai costume actually fits Powers. He's a tall dude. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
There's no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going to this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked.
We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't gonna be easy. Well, I mean, Powers was fucking knocked out. It was sleeping pills. District, October 19th, 10 a.m. Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it'll be that producer. Prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or the director.
Oh, fuck.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob, bro. Sal Manella. I'm the director of television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you may know what that means. Someone in that trailer on the day did it.
Right. Doesn't waste time putting on the pressure. Alright, let's hear it. I was at the studio from around 9 in that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Day of the murder. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak. Can you believe it? Must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What did you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plate, the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Ugh. No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I, wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Didn't take a single break. Ah, well. Yeah, not one. What are you swearing so much about, I wonder? Only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Oh, Raffle. Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. You took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, Raffle. It was only 15 minutes. It's 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to, say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well. We begin the cross-examination. Why is that? Only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 till 2:45. 2:30? That was the time of death. You could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. It was only 15 minutes. 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other plate was Diva's. Sorry. Dee Vasquez's plate. Dee Vasquez, the producer? To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food, lol. Well, Phoenix? Testimony was too short to bring any kind of useful information out of.
All you have to do is prove he was able to get to Studio 1 in that time.
Oh, great. Is that all? What time to take the break? 2:30, so 2:30 until 2:45. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony of this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with his murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of these people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. No, it's impossible. I want to write off so many people's suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha ha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you at least had an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? I should have expected the ponytail. Very well, the court's opinion of this case is as follows. We found that there are several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment of the Steel Samurai skewering his victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. So he's going to call up Cody. But Cody would recognize that it couldn't have been Powers in the suit, because Powers is fucking tall. He wouldn't be dragging the hem of his suit along. What do you do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. Never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to the Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I guess I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th. 11:45 a.m. District Court Room number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Do you want a stool? Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut cases should do. What a big fucking box of donuts! Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness?
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Ugh.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in second grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Ugh.
Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Ugh. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it and all. Use it at all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Better make a note of it in the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio on that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked right before my eyes. It came out the bad guy. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would be the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home.
Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid's tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. What can I pick apart here? The old lady wouldn't catch me. Going for the studio? Lost about 30 minutes. Studio, there's a Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know, he was kinda far away.
Huh, it's being awfully vague. Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. Camera with me, give a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it at all times.
Really? I guess seeing killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next?
Was that day the first time you'd been into the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get out there on the rehearsal day. That security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk if you cut me off all the time? Jeez.
Nothing unusual happened on your way to the studio?
Unusual.
See this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight for the studio. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah, I suppose he was. Um... There we go. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. Kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. And you did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
So we're watching the Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next? Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, it's because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop and samurai slap.
Something like that.
Still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Cody?
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action,
Yeah, so what?
that you missed the most important part? What's the meaning of this? The witnesses stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. Ugh. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fights, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Order, order! Mr. Wright, how could this be?
Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Ah, well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have it certain this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Watching something else? You couldn't watch it? Show evidence. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it? Why did he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Another explanation? It was certain this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Watching something else? Show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey,
Bullseye.
what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. And not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't using it. Used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix? Bet anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor? The defense would like to request that Cody Hackett testify once more.
Very well.
Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways. So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah.
Do you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground, and the Steel Samurai.
Why couldn't you take a picture?
Once, I couldn't figure it out. Tried to take a picture, really tried.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you. I didn't take a picture.
I would have, once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? No, I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey,
Bullseye.
how did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great. Picking on kids, yep. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
Yeah, I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
Becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Go find what this kid's all about. Notice anything unusual? We'll find a clear contradiction soon. Could you take a picture? Too many buttons. Buttons wouldn't open. It's on the ground, Steel Samurai. You erase them. What about this? Cody.
What?
Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I got every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Would you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day? Order. Mr. Wright. For you an explanation. If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we've finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I?
Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. Nah.
No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone ever.
Your Honor. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no... Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present in the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Mrs. Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take his nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh, me? What?
Actually, there was one other piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick!
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at it like this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof that we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is the evidence we need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency in the facts as we know them in that photo. Is it the big fuck off number 2? Your Honor, look at this! I see, a gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. What? That's impossible. Huh? What's this all about?
Please explain, so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in that photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Trailer is there. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. And on that day, a meeting was held at that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard?
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in that trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it so he could cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Well, do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright.
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. Think I'm right, though? Here's the proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Sleeping pills. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want you to check this bottle for fingerprints. And, aside from mine and Maya's. My claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Yeah. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle is given to the judge.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we'd previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Mrs. Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. I didn't know. I didn't put together that Jack was in the Steel Samurai costume. What was he trying to do? I think Jack was trying to murder either the producer or Salmonella. Probably the producer. And he tripped and fell onto the flower bed because one of those spikes was bent. They hid the body. And then swapped the costumes, moved them back to the studio in order to cover up the murder and make it look like it was, what's his name? Make it look like it was Will. Make it look like it was Will. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home, but 3 times during that trial. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Dead?
Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
To be continued. Wow, that, saved progress, yes. Quite the turn. This is getting exciting. But I think I'm going to end it there for tonight. October 19th. Save. Resave. Back. Title screen. Alright, well. Thanks for hanging out. This was certainly dramatic. We'll see where this case goes. So it can either be Sal or it can be Vasquez. I'm putting my money on Vasquez. I think Sal's weird, but I don't think he's, you know, murder one of his leading actors weird. But anyway, we'll see how that goes later. Probably Monday. And hopefully I won't be so fucking wiped next week. Thanks for coming. I'll see you later.